busy trying to get at people and do these wicked things, and it end up backfiring, as we're seeing right now.
You're going to jail. You're going to jail.
When you snitch, you snitching on your crimee, the person you participated in the crime with, so you could get out of it and he gains all those years. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
That's when you snitching. Now, this here is not considered snitching at all. That is his daughter? Was that his daughter or son? But it doesn't matter. That was his child.
It's his child.
I know me in a situation like that, that's gonna be very bad for the other people. You know what I'm saying? Whoever comes at me like that. Because I walk around like how I look, and I'm sure they be like, that's the guy we don't want to test. You know what I mean? I just got this look on my face like, don't fuck with me. You know what I mean? But when it comes to, like I said, you know, that's his daughter, that's his child. He's going to defend. He's going to go all the way. This is not considered snitching to me, man. You are only snitching when you are snitching on your crimee.
He ain't lying.
Like, the crazy part about it is people want you just to get effed over, people stealing your shit. Like, the funny part about it is the main people that want you to get into all these type of different altercations, if you was to ask them what would you do, they'll do the same thing that you'll do.
I'm just saying.
So nothing wrong with getting other people involved, because honestly, this isn't no street stuff. You're not snitching on somebody that you did dirt with. Somebody is low-key trying to take advantage of you in a situation. And the funny part about it, like you mentioned Pooh Shiesty's situation earlier, Pooh Shiesty was betting on Gucci Man being this street nigga.
You are really dumb.
And not doing anything about him taking his shit.
Right.
So the crazy part about it is like at some point you do have to grow up and handle things maturely. And I think it would be best to get them involved other than ending up taking somebody's life. Now you tricked out of your situation where you can't even see your kids. And then you're going to be spending time, you know, away from your family, kids, etc.
Right.
Spending all type of money on legal fees and all this other stuff. So at the end of the day, you kind of get put in a lose-lose situation. And a lot of the people that's boisterous about, oh, you a snitch, you a rat, they're really irrelevant to your life, because they ain't gonna be supportive of you if you did do something. They will be the same people calling you a dumbass for crashing out and ending somebody's life over somebody disrespecting you.
Gotcha.
Especially with that Cartel Bo situation. We talked about this on another video. You don't necessarily have to, if the DA want to pick that situation up on their own, it's on camera. So you don't have to, you know what if he's getting on the internet, you know, talking about the dilemma, knowing that the DA might actually pick it up, you know, just to let people know, like, hey, I'm not the one that's snitching on her and shit like that. So you don't have to actually get everything dirty. You feel me?
Well, shit, did that happen? That had to happen then, because it's on video. Everyone's seen it, including the DA. He's like, oh yeah, we gotta go get her.
Easy case.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. He doesn't have to, he's not filing any charges. So basically the DA picked that up, bro.
You sure about that? You sure about that? That's why?
A female that's like that, you can't really fuck with them. No matter how much you try to be cool and cordial with them. To be honest with you, like I said, if the shoe was on the other foot, she'll be so quick to send this nigga up the road. And just like how we was talking about that Chunky Barbie situation.
Right.
Easy baby Draco out the way, and then she's on to the next nigga. So the same thing with this chick right here. It look like that's what she's trying to do. You know, get him caught up in some bullshit. But it seemed like this whole situation backfired on her. So,
man,
it is what it is.
I mean, it's right there. And, you know, I would love to, I might have to look at some details in this, because I find cases like this interesting when it comes to the law. You know what I'm saying? And this looks right there in front of her eyes. This is very unlawful from the actions that she was doing. So how is that going to turn out? Man, I'm already knowing how this going to turn out, bro. Kidnapping is, you are getting those numbers.
Hey, D-Love said something. Never leave your babies in the car and door unlocked. It's crazy. I'm not gonna lie. She picked up on it, and that's real talk, man. Like, who? I guess he meant he was gonna be in and out or whatever it is, but still, like, you know what I'm saying? I wouldn't.
I'll never do that.
So she already putting 30s on a Honda, you feel me, by saying that he allegedly punched her. She already trying to put him in a trick bag by blaming everything on him. You feel me? So you telling me if the roles wasn't reversed that she wouldn't be trying to get hers and give a fuck about what's going on with him?
Man, she gonna go hard, bro. You know, women put the extras on it. You know what I'm saying? Like,
that's cold, bro. Like, that's some real selfish shit. Just thinking about yourself to where you don't care who you destroy on your path. Like, it sounds like the typical scorned woman, you know, and she's out for vengeance, bro. And honestly, on some real shit, karma normally catch up to people that's like that. They be so busy trying to get at people and do these wicked things, and it end up backfiring, as we're seeing right now.
You going to jail. You're going to jail.
Hey, man, so you gonna tell me 94.6 of y'all are not subscribed?
What are y'all doing? Hit that subscribe button and put notifications on all.
Now let's get to the video.
Copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976. Copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976. Allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, commenting, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, and research. Fair use is a use permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. Non-profit, educational, or personal use tips the balance in favor of fair use.
Are you a fan of my brand and want to show your support? Well, I got some awesome merch for you to check out today. I got everything from stylish t-shirts featuring my logo to cozy hoodies that are perfect for those chilly nights. And don't forget about the signature hats and mugs. Whether you heading out to a concert, running errands, or just hanging out with friends, my merch is the perfect way to show your love for the brand. And the best part, I got some exclusive deals and discounts going on right now. So what you waiting for? Head over to the store, grab your favorite item before they gone.
Yo, you now rocking with classic music. Now what I want you to do is hit that like, subscribe, and comment on this video. Yeah, let's get it.